was born into the powerful Habsburg dynasty.
The year is 1755, placing the scene within the historical setting of Central Europe. Maria Antonia was raised within strict traditions shaped by diplomacy rather than personal choice.
Royal children were educated early in discipline and restraint.
As you can see, court etiquette shaped every movement. Every bow was deep, and every step was
The ripest figs and grapes, fresh this morning.
I shall take 3 pounds.
Royal lives were defined by duty, not freedom.
History often begins in ordinary silence.
Here begins the story of Marie Antoinette, a life poised between splendor and shadow.
Royal children were often prepared early for political marriages.
I nearly forgot my umbrella again this morning.
You always forget something, Charles. At least he remembered the instructions this time.
Aujourd'hui, nous allons pratiquer la prononciation des voyelles nasales et les règles de politesse élémentaire en société. Répétez après moi.
Education was shaped by diplomatic necessity rather than curiosity.
Very nice. Just be careful right here. Make sure it touches the line.
Discussions of marriage were handled quietly within court walls.
If we implement the changes by the third quarter, we minimize the financial risk.
That timeline is extremely aggressive.
It feels peaceful tonight, doesn't it? Just us and the quiet.
Yes. These evenings are becoming my favorite part of the day.
My future was decided before adulthood. Preparation becomes routine, blending into daily life.
Departure rarely announces itself. Instead, it arrives quietly, shrouded in the
This was the reality of 18th century travel. Progress moved only as fast as these animals could pull a carriage through the mud.
The road remains uneven, marked by ruts from years of passing wagons. Travel could take weeks, not days.
Each stop occurs at prearranged inns built from stone and timber.
The journey resumes each morning at first light.
Villages pass slowly, unchanged by the travelers moving through them. Here we see how borders were traditionally marked by distinct customs and ritual, rather than physical barriers. We present this ceremonial garment to you, honoring the traditions of our ancestors.
Welcome aboard, everyone. Are we ready for the cabin check?
Almost.
Okay, but we need to adhere strictly to the schedule.
Understood.
The countryside appears familiar, yet no longer home.
Night settles again, steady and quiet, along the road.
The documents are in order. You may pass.
The arrival was carefully staged. We ensured every detail was in place for maximum effect.
Her movements are guided. Privacy does not exist here.
Rooms are assigned based on rank and protocol.
Routine begins immediately.
Deliver the scroll to the Elder Council.
Ensure no one sees the contents.
There's a certain stillness to the early morning, a quiet moment when the day hasn't quite begun, and you have the world almost entirely to yourself.
Dressing begins as a formal ritual.
The greatest illusion of the modern age is that we are ever truly alone. There is no privacy, only degrees of surveillance.
We must finalize this by the end of the quarter.
That timeline presents several logistical challenges we need to discuss. We should probably keep our voices down.
Yes, you're right.
Let's just sit in silence for a moment.
Repetition becomes routine. The steady rhythm of the rain against the glass, the relentless ticking of the clock.
Another day ends without ceremony.